Hello students, myself D.N.Sinha. I welcome you all in my D.N.Sinha smart classes. Today I will teach you the social science subject of 9th class. We have to study here two chapters. Very first, India size and location, and thereafter second chapter, physical features of India in midterm examination. So I have tried to design my class so that you should perform well. So let us enjoy the class, and definitely just having looking and just studying with me, you will get lot of benefits and definitely you will be succeeded. Dear students, today I will teach you very first chapter of geography, and the name is before you, India, size and location, in which you have to study the introduction of our country India. It means you have to study various names according to chronological order. Thereafter you have to study the location of India in the whole world through globes and maps and various diagrams, which I will give you time to time as per the requirement and demand. By this way you will make your concept very clear. And thereafter you have to study the neighboring countries of our country. How many countries are just located and found in the northern margins and share their land boundary with our country. Likewise, we will study the sea boundary of our country and two major countries which are separated with our country through water body. So everything you have to study, like how many states and what was the capital of India in ancient time and which is the capital of today, and variety of histogeographic moments. So the likewise the relationship of India with other countries. Also we will study the time zones. Also we will study the time management of our country and so on. So let us start this very first chapter with me. Very first I would like to tell you that India starts from Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization is IVC, which was the ancient most civilization of the world. However, there is a lots of conflict and lots of issues regarding the people who came to India and settled and formed the Indus Valley civilization. But according to various historians, Aryans very first came to our country. They settled along with river Indus. Thereafter its tributaries Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Vyas, Satluj, they became civilized. Thereafter they settled in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and by this way they started dominating in the whole northern plains, whole northern India, and gradually in the whole southern India. So Aryans were the first who very first settled. They had the struggle with the Sioux, who used to live in our country India very first. So they defeated and they settled and they formed the oldest civilization of our country. And by this way the story of this country starts. Students, as you all know that Aryans settled in the whole part of the country, but very first they just forming Indus Valley civilization came and settled in Punjab, thereafter Uttar Pradesh, thereafter approximately whole North India, Nepal, this is Pakistan, this is this time Bangladesh, Bhutan, everywhere they started settling, just clearing the forest patch of land. They started cultivating, and this was the very first phase for which they had to struggle a lot to establish this whole Indian civilization. Thereafter, gradually, they start settling in South India. So, in short, we can say that due to the arrival of Aryans, the ancient name of this country, that's why it is called Aryavart. So, Aryavart is the ancient name of this country due to coming of Aryans, settling of Aryans, and just establishing their whole empire in the whole part of the country. That time when Aryans were forming their civilization, the continent Asia, on which this country India is situated as and located as southern extension, that Asia was that time called Jambu Dweep. According to the book of M.S. Ali, and the name of the book is Geography of Purans. So very first, the concept of continents as dweeps came to us through the book of M.S. Ali, great geographer. He had given concept to us that, and this is a very authorized book, that Jambu Dweep was the ancient name of Asia and India was the part of that Jambu Dweep. So this time that Jambu Dweep is called Asia, and India is this time Aryavart is called India. So one by one its name came to existence, and we have studied this all. But as time passed, various inventions took place. India started invading by various foreigners. It fall in various aggression movement, and all started coming to India. That time India was called the Golden Bird. It is because of its a spectacular location in the whole world. Likewise, climatic condition was fabulous, which is this time also observed by us. Also, wealth and spices, they were very famous in the whole world. So, invaders came, they attacked, got attracted only due to its abundance of wealth. And one by one, that type of aggression highly influenced the whole scenario of our country. It's a matter of unfortunate that time our country was ruled by so many rulers. It means various small kingdoms emerged. India was divided into so many kingdoms. Whether the rulers were very powerful, but they were not united. Hence, attack took place, and one by one, each and every places started snatching by the foreigners. So, the whole country got influenced by that political pressure and the attacks from the foreigners, from the other countries. They wanted to loot India. They had come to India to loot only. They were like robbers, plunderers, and this India was snatched by them. During the phase of ancient ruler, greatest ruler of our country, King Bharat, India was called Bharatvarsh. This is very famous name after Aryavart. But as I already taught you that with the coming of plunderers, looters in our country, they started dominating the whole country one by one, winning the various states. So in the phase of Iranians, when Iranians came, the whole place during the Iranian period started calling Hindustan. So the word Hindustan and this name came before us by this way. During the inventions of Greek rulers, river Sindhu was called river Indus. So when they won this place, they came by this way, just crossing Indus. So they, on the name of the river Indus, they started calling India. They started calling Hindustan India on the name of river Indus, because they knew that the people who are living here, they are highly associated with this river. This was that time very important river. And other rivers, however, they were also being used. But foreigners, looters, plunderers have to come to India just crossing this river. So time to time, as the name of this river got changed by them, the whole places and their name of our country was also influenced by them, and that's why this name came one by one. So today, Aryavart, Bharatvarsh, Hindustan, and this name India is world famous. However, we have lots of names of our country, but these four names is known by each and every people of the world.